Hello and welcome to Cutting Words. I'm Brad Thompson, and today I'd like to talk to you about a brand new Dungeons and Dragons live play show. This show is technically the first D&D live play show to be broadcast on television. It's on G4, the IPTV channel, and as well as being streamed on YouTube and Twitch, which there'll be links in the description below. Now, this show is called D&D Presents Invitation to Party, with a little subtitle, The Scoundrels of Waterdeep. My favourite setting there. I love Waterdeep. But what attracted me this initially, though, this production, is the Dungeon Master for this show, I guess you call it a show, it's a TV show, is none other than B. Dave Walters. And I just relished the opportunity to I guess review, judge the production here done by B. Dave, who was a judge for me during the Dungeon Masters Challenge. So I thought, sure, why not? Let's make a video of this. And so we checked out the first episode. Again, I'll have the link in the description. And I was very surprised. They've actually done something very different here. Something that no other D&D live play has done before, as far as I am aware of. The closest I've seen of this in a D&D show would be Viva la Dirt League's D&D game run by Robert Hartley, where they have they run their D&D games and they're pre-recorded, and then they act out certain scenes they record later in costume and all that. Now this takes a slightly different angle on that, where the whole thing is live. It's a live studio audience, live environment, but there is a stage in the center of the stage, in the setup there, and they actually step forward into the circle and actually role play out the scenes, walking around, acting. Sometimes with the odd prop. I'm hoping to see more props coming in. They've only had some basic props, so I really think there's a lot of potential there as they bring in a lot of different set piece props and things like that. So it kind of combines D&D with maybe a smidgen of LARPing or theatre sports, Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's kind of interesting hybrid mesh they've kind of put together here, which is very fresh, very different. So it's definitely worth checking out just to see something a bit different there at the very least. It is based off the first episode where they try to set things up. It could just be more of a setup thing as they're starting to ease their way into it. But it seems more targeted towards newer players where they describe the rules and things like that. There's a TV show. It makes sense for it to be targeted that audience to try and gain a larger new D&D audience here. But we'll see how that develops going forward. As well as they're running Waterdeep with a slightly modified Waterdeep, or they simplified things, or they changed things up, or I'm not sure what exactly, as they've made a few changes, like Laeral Silverhand is marrying an elf now, things like that. There's a few little things. Could be a mistake. I mean, I think we've all been there. We've thought Laeral Silverhand was an elf. Oh, no, she's a human. Easy mistake to make. We've all been there. Even the best of the best can make little slip ups, but that's a very minor aside. The otherwise first outing pretty well done. I think there's a few production issues with audio and things like that, as people are moving around a lot. They need to figure out that miking situation and things like that. But otherwise, it's pretty smooth production nonetheless. So something to check out, see how it's done. And it'll be interesting to see if how this might develop going forward, and if other live players might look into doing any kind of more presentatory kind of aspects to it. Though it is potentially impact the overall D&D gameplay itself, as you put more and more focus on the presentation and to the audience, that you sacrifice more and more the D&D core game. So they definitely, during this show, they did simplify a few rules, simplify a few things like that, and whether the line is on that is an interesting one. Anyway, so that's D&D Presents Invitation to Party. Check it out. let me know what you think in the comments below. What you think of it. It's yeah, it's definitely unique, unique take, and yeah, a lot of potential, I think. All right, until next time, I'm Brad Thompson. This has been Cutting Words. If you enjoy these videos, remember to subscribe to catch them all, and yeah, hit that like button if you like this one in particular. All right, catch you around. See ya.